Hey guys, welcome back to another video in the rSlash/JUSTNOMIL subreddit. Today I have two mother-in-law rants from the same poster involving OP's issues with her mother-in-law where her husband is concerned, i.e. mother-in-law's son, including mother-in-law doing the apparently common overbearing mother thing, which is to wear white to your own son's wedding. And now, she even invited herself on his honeymoon. Cut the cord, Karen. Cut the cord. Anyways, let's just jump into the stories, shall we? My mother-in-law just called to say, "It's not me, it's the idea of you." My husband and I have been married for a little over 6 months. We were together for almost 5 years before getting married. And this time, I only physically saw his mother twice. The third time was when she, along with father-in-law and sister-in-laws, showed up at our tiny COVID-safe wedding ceremony. My husband's entire family lives on the other side of the country. We are less than an hour from one ocean and they're about an hour from the other ocean, so the distance makes it difficult to see them in person. Since we got engaged almost 2 years ago, I've been making more of an effort to call/text my mother-in-law. She's never been very responsive to me. Texts will typically be ignored and calls rarely picked up. Prior to today, she has only twice in the 5+ year relationship contacted me. Once to see if she could wear a white dress to our wedding. She was told no, but chose to wear it anyway. And once this past Christmas when she sent me the most insulting, outrageous Christmas list I've ever seen. But today she called me. She wanted to get something off her chest. She told me she was talking to her friend, and the subject of grandkids came up. She wants them very badly, but she informed me that she felt obligated to tell her friend that she would rather be patient than regret anything. At this point, she paused, seemingly expecting me to say something. I didn't, so she prodded me, asking if I wanted to know why. Before I got a chance to respond, she began her tale. My husband was married for about 5 seconds before he met me. The relationship was rocky, and my husband's younger self thought everything could be resolved if they got married. After only a week, the marriage was over, and my husband had to pick up all the pieces. Mother-in-law went on and on about how awful this experience with my husband's ex was. She never liked her and always felt super uncomfortable. They were together when my husband still lived with his parents. Eventually, he moved out. Apparently, this experience with the ex was so traumatizing to Mill that she just can't have a relationship with me. She admitted that I'm the polar opposite of the ex, and she probably would have handpicked me. But since we live so far away and she didn't, she can't possibly have a relationship with a woman who she just knows is going to break my husband's heart. This is why she has resigned herself to not getting grandkids from us. She cannot bear the thought of an evil woman, her words, giving birth to her grandchildren. After her rant was over, I was pretty speechless. I believe I said, which apparently was a natural transition to mother-in-law changing the subject to her birthday. It's in 2 months, about a month after mine. She really wants her birthday to be special this year, since she didn't get to have the mother-son dance at our wedding that we were forced to cancel, and is feeling kind of down, since we canceled the postponed reception planned for May. She started telling me all of the things we could get her and do for her from across the country. Some of the things she listed included take her car to get it detailed, buy her a Le Creuset Dutch oven because she heard it was the better version of what I got from my husband for Christmas, or to send her and my father-in-law on a getaway because she's been so stressed out. I still haven't had a honeymoon. When I went to tell my husband, he felt my forehead to see if I was feverish because I probably sounded crazy. About 5 minutes after I told him, he got a text from my mother-in-law about nearby vasectomy clinics, strongly suggesting he look into this. He thought it was a joke. I told my husband I wanted to block my mother-in-law's number, leaving only father-in-law and sister-in-law's numbers in case of emergency, and only deal with her when absolutely necessary. He thinks she just needs some time and it'll all work out, but says he won't stop me and says he'll try to think of a way to help the situation. Am I overreacting? Surprise! We're coming on your honeymoon. My husband and I got married last summer. We were limited to 10 people and planned to have a big reception this year. Our area is tentatively opening up, but almost all of our friends would be coming from out of state, including my husband's entire family, so we decided to just cancel the celebration. As a consolation, we decided to go to one of our favorite places, Disney World, for our honeymoon, originally also canceled. I have a ton of food allergies and Disney is one of the only places I can safely eat at, meaning I won't have to cook the whole time. We booked our package through Disney for later this summer, hoping we'll be vaccinated by then. My husband was excited that we finally had a plan, so he mentioned it to his dad while they were talking on the phone yesterday. No big deal. I'd told my mom and one of my aunts I'd talked to yesterday. We should be able to share, we're excited. Then my mother-in-law calls this morning and tells my husband to put us on speakerphone. She has the most exciting news for us. They're joining us on our Disney trip. It's going to be so fun. Finally a family vacation. Mother-in-law is pumped. Father-in-law booked everything last night. She wanted to just surprise us this summer by showing up, but couldn't hold it in anymore. Plus, she wanted me to make us all matching shirts. This was supposed to be our honeymoon, the only normal part of the wedding experience we didn't get to have, and the in-laws decided to crash it. Thankfully, she couldn't contain her excitement, so we had a heads up. My husband, without my prompting, called Disney and got the date switched and told me not to share with anybody, just in case, with the exception of my mom, closer to, because she'll babysit our dogs. I've had some creeping doubts about my husband's willingness to stand up to his mom in the past, but I am so beyond happy with how he responded. He's not planning on telling his parents we switched the dates we're going. His comment was, "They're getting what they deserve." She wants to wear matching shirts? May I suggest the shirt saying, "We are on our honeymoon" for the newlyweds, and "We are the parents crashing their honeymoon" for the in-laws. But honestly though, I mean, it's obvious OP's husband is still in the fog a bit with his mother's intentions, especially with the whole grandchild thing and her recommending he get a vasectomy, because to me that seems like she's worried that a baby will take her son's attention away from her, which is creepy. So in my opinion, OP needs to have a serious talk with her husband about boundaries. Otherwise, as it's already been proven, the mother-in-law can and will insert herself into every relationship milestone as if it's her own. However, him changing the Disneyland honeymoon dates is a huge step in the right direction, and I do commend him for it. But anyways, that is all from me today. Let me know what you think of this mother-in-law in the comments below, and be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you want. I truly appreciate when you do, and I will see you in the next Reddit story. Bye!